everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot, and we're going to get into another collective reading. I have a candle, but I'm not sure if I can put this in here. I could. It's just not really picking. That's interesting. It's not picking up the actual flame. Probably because it's darker in here. But anyway, let's get to the reading. I have these cool tarot cards that are actually meant to be props from, it's like meant to be a prop from the spirit store. I got it years back, but it's actually pretty cool. It's the actual, tarot deck, but with different pictures on them, and it's Halloween themed, I would say, because it's got a lot of, like, quote, mythical creatures on it. So I was going to use this one, okay, for Halloween themed stuff going on right now. All right. So, angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear? Spirit. Ooh. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, Lilith, right off the bat. I'm hearing you're in your power. Like, you're in your own beautiful, energetic vibes. Like, you're feeling yourself right now. That's what I'm getting. You're loving life, or you're also like, yeah, we got the Magician too. The Warlock. See, these are cool. And I hope I don't get in trouble for the music because it's actually the group. I don't know if it's a group or person, but it's called Koan, K-O-A-N. Really like their music. Anyway. Oh my god, and the High Priestess. Whoa, what are you doing? Are you manifesting things right now? I think, okay, what you're doing is you're manifesting the life you want. And it's funny how she's got her tarot cards out too. Yeah, she's got her crystal ball, my kind of girl, you know what I'm saying? And then I see the Taurus symbol. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's not actually what should be associated with the High Priestess. I want to say it was either Cancer or Pisces. Yeah, none of these are actually real, like, as far as the signs go, but it could mean something for you. Like, you could be, you could have one of those. But I'm not going to focus on the signs. I'm going to focus more on the message. I'm also getting, because there's a clock here. It's almost like, not time's running out, but time is ticking. Not that there's a deadline, but more like a new beginning. So the time is ending. Okay, so there's something ending. I keep getting this lately. There's an ending and new beginning, but this is a major shift. This is a major new beginning. And the time is almost over for your old world, I'm hearing, to crumble. And then the Magician, again, you're cultivating your, you're calling in your power from the divine. You're following the divine. You're very focused. You're very, on the path. Okay. Let's just keep it at that in general. The path. Okay. Your path that's destined for you. You're following the signs, and I'm hearing keep following the signs, keep following your intuition, keep strengthening your intuition, because the High Priestess is all about intuition. That's why she has the tarot cards. That's why she's got all of her little ritualistic things around her. She's holding the crystal ball. She can see into the future. She has this insight on what is to be and what is happening now and what has happened and why it's happened. You might not have all answers right now, but they're coming to you. I'm hearing slowly but surely. And that it's like, wow, this is powerful. I just want you to know this energy right now is very powerful. You're calling, it's like you're calling all this power to you. But again, it's a good power. It's not, I don't know why I'm having to say that. Like, I don't know. People that watch tarot and watch these videos, they should know that it's not like we're doing anything. Maybe someone's assuming you're doing some sort of dark magic. We got the devil reversed. Well, reversed is a good sign because you're releasing yourself from. Yeah, you're not doing that at all. You're actually you're releasing yourself from any chains, any burdens, any negativity. I don't know why this is not looking right to me, but we'll figure it out once it's all done. So the devil is the demon in this deck. Now your demons can actually be catalysts and they can help you if you know how to work with them. And that's where people misunderstand and they think, oh my gosh, that's so evil. It's like, no, actually you have to talk to the darker parts of yourself. And what do you think that is? You know, there's I think it's the name when we call it a devil or demon. People get scared. People think that there's some sort of darkness that you're conjuring up. And it's like, no, it's already there. We're just trying to work with it and integrate that part of ourselves, but also heal and release, because that's what this is all about, being reversed. It's all about releasing what doesn't serve you, what's holding you back. Now they got that right with the symbol. That's Capricorn. You know what? I might be wrong about the Taurus thing. I don't know. Maybe it could relate to Taurus somehow. And then these ones too. The Magician says Aries, but I didn't think Aries was a magician. I thought the magician was like Virgo or like the earth signs. The Queen of Wands, that makes sense that Aries, but like Pisces, I don't know. Anyway, take what resonates, as you know, if you're in the tarot world. And I did pull another card. You're getting lighter in a sense too, spiritually. Like, okay, lighter as in the sense of weight. Like, there was this weight on you. There was this gunk. I know that's a weird word to use right now, but there was this just this nasty energy that you had to let go of. And that's what I mean by like a lighter energy. I'm also seeing the pink on her outfit, actually the purple and the pink. And then there's purple and pink in here too. So I'm thinking that you're connecting with your self-love, the love of self. Not any narcissistic kind of way, but more like the true, authentic self-love. We're not only talking about superficial, physical things, but within the self-love that you have within your heart for yourself. And the fact that you're not putting up with, I'm just going to say it, people's bullshit anymore. And that's why, again, I'm getting that message from the devil reverse that you're releasing those chains to the bullshit or the people that were bullshit or bullshitting you. And you're cutting through that and you're saying, no, I'm not, we're not doing this anymore. Like I've been through enough. I've been through enough with these people and these situations. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And it doesn't always have to be people. But I'm getting for a lot of you that there's this thing that's almost like an infection with these people. And if you kept them in your life and you kept going around and round, and what do you know, I got this card, Wheel of Fortune reversed, round and round. Yeah, it was like you were stuck in that cycle, and it would just, and this is like a torturing device, so that's what you were going through. Oh, sorry. I don't know why this phone like moves by itself, but that's weird. Anyway, it's a little dark. I'll bring this light closer. There we go. Again, that might be a message that things have been a little dark but you're pulling the light in to drive out that darkness you don't want. And then I didn't even talk about the Ace of Wands, Salamander. It's like this new journey, this newfound passion, this newfound enthusiasm for life, this light, this spark, this passion. And then I see the fire here. What is that he's holding? I don't know what he's holding necessarily, but looks like a coin and almost looks like it's on fire. Oh, that could be something too. It could have something to do with you making money. Or maybe that's a passion. Something, okay, a passion of yours, you're going to make money from it, and it's going to be on fire, but in a good way. So, like, it's going to, I'm hearing blow up. Okay. So, almost like, for example, someone blowing up on social media, like becoming really big and known and seen. And like I said, the Wheel of Fortune reversed was all about you being stuck in these cycles. And it was just, again, the fire. It was like consuming. It was all consuming. And I'm hearing you're done with that. I mean, you might still have to deal with a couple of little things to end those cycles. But yeah, I'm getting that too. We have the Star reversed. Interesting. So this is the Tooth Fairy. Interesting too, because when we talk about dreams and dream interpretation, I don't know why I'm getting this, but well, because the Tooth Fairy, when you lose your teeth in a dream, it signifies something. I forgot what it was. I want to say it does have to do with money too. Maybe there's a fear of losing money or something. But I'm also getting, like, in your dreams, how you can fly sometimes in your dreams. And it's saying that you know, there's this hope, there's this, even though the star is reversed, right? Usually the star is representing hope and dreams, right? And it could represent the fact that you might be a star, like, figuratively. I'm hearing in some people's lives, but you're going to be a star in many people's lives. Okay, what am I getting now with this? With flying. Okay, flying in the dream, in your dreams, represents the freedom that you have. So somehow cultivating that, or stick with that feeling. I don't know, I'm just getting these random channeled messages here. Okay, so we do have also the Queen of Swords reversed. This might be, I don't really want to focus on people necessarily, because I think everybody's situations are different. And but I am seeing though that there could have been some sort of Queen of Swords reversed. Someone that was not fair, someone that wanted to conquer, and she's the Amazon woman. Yeah, so like someone trying to take control, someone thinking that they're on top now, or that they ultimately want to be on top. They want to be the strongest. They want to be seen as the warrior, or the victor, the person that won or something. And that's not happening, because it they're not approaching it in a honest and true moral way. There's more words I wanted to use, but it's like more of an honorable way that it should be approached, but it's not. It's all about the ego. They want to be seen for what they think they see. That's weird. Like, they think they have insight, or they think that they are very good at solving problems, but they're actually not. They create more problems. Wow, I'm getting that too. They create more problems by being this way, but they think in their mind, they think they're doing something good. I don't know. This is weird. Okay. Angels, guys, ancestors, the highest white light. What else does the collective need to hear or see? That one flipped a lot. Okay, temperance. And that's the sea nymph. Okay, and that's about balance. I'm getting this beauty again with the pink and purple. Okay, the purple sky here. We got a pink house. This flow, this ebb and flow kind of thing going on here. And at least I got that right with Sagittarius. So like, I'm hearing you're going somewhere, and it could be figuratively, it could be really you physically going somewhere, traveling, vacation, or moving. I'm not getting that from the Temperance card itself, but from Sagittarius. It's going to be a smooth ride, a smooth move, a smooth travel. And there's, whoa, okay. There might be a lot of chaos and stuff happening around you, but you're navigating this and you're flowing through it like it's nothing. Probably because you've done the work, I'm hearing, and you know how to accomplish. It's not even accomplish, but it's more like be still. You know how to be still within the eye of, like you're in the eye of the storm. So in chaos or in a storm, you know you've mastered, I'm hearing, because of the Magician too. You've mastered how to do this, especially with the High Priestess. Oh, you, I'm hearing, are dangerous, but in a good way. And I think people are intimidated by this, but I think it's only those people that are not doing the right thing, you know? We also have the Hanged Man reversed, which is the imp. Interesting. Okay. Because again, we have like a devil looking guy here. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to squeeze one more in here too. Reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. There could be some like impatience, especially with the Hangman reverse, like wanting to push and move along. But there's a reason. There's always a reason. If Spirit has you in this position, it's for a reason. It's to protect you. Rejection is God's protection, and also any delay is meant that way, to be that way. No, I want to rhyme. Any delay is meant to be that way. Rejection's God protection, but that one I didn't make up. Anyway, yeah, I just feel like there's some sort of like, maybe it's like to get away from these devils and demons, or that's how you're viewing some people right now, and it's like, I just want to get away from it. You know, maybe not in such an urgent way, but like you're okay. We got Justice. All right. So you are needing to, and it's going to happen, because with Justice, it's kind of confirming that there will be an evening out of the scales, and the truth will be seen, and justice will be served. And whoever is not doing the right thing, they're going to be seen, and it's going to be hard for them not to be seen, I'm hearing, with what they're doing or what they have been doing. I'm hearing a deceptive energy, especially, again, with this little devil guy. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, is like impatience. You might feel also like you're fighting off. Oh, yeah, I didn't mention. He's the warrior. Or really, it's a knight, right? I'm hearing also, kind of like in the Bible, how it says, put on the full armor of God. So I'm getting that, but not to be in fear at all. There's nothing to fear. And I keep seeing the fire in a lot of these, okay? There's nothing to fear at all. actually, you're more so in your courage or in your, I would just say badassness right now. Like, you're not afraid at all. There's like almost no, well, I can't say no fear. It might be like a sliver of fear, but there's not, it's not taking over. Maybe it has in the past. Okay. Yeah, there could be like wanting to push away or fight off, or maybe there's this need to, but it's done spiritually. It's not done physically. It's not done even with words. I'm hearing it's all in the spirit realm. And then justice reverse, or not reverse, sorry. Justice is all about, oh yeah, Valkyrie. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's all about, and okay, just real quick, I want to mention too, interesting how I said stuff about flying in this one, in your dreams, and she's got wings, and I thought about the fact that when you have wings, you know how to fly, right? Or usually if you got wings, well, not always, but not all birds fly, but anyways, okay. Or at least don't fly for too long, or, you know what I'm saying. Unless you're, you know what I'm saying, a chicken, okay. They don't really, I mean, they can fly a little bit, but not fly high in the sky. And maybe that's also a message, like the chickens, the people that are scared, the people that are actually doing wrong and they have a reason to be scared, they're the chickens, they're the low, I was gonna say low lives, but yeah, I mean, they're choosing that life. They're choosing to be chickens. They're choosing, I'm not saying anything physically literally bad with chickens. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm just explaining in this symbolic way that you're more like an eagle, okay? So if we can compare an eagle and a chicken, eagle can fly so much higher, or a hawk, you know? And you're seeing everything above. You're seeing the whole picture. And that's why you deserve this justice. And I didn't mean to pull another one, but we're going to put it in the middle and we're going to talk about it. So 6 of Wands, the golem. I looked at the clock, it was 2:22. I've been seeing that number a lot too. So 6 of Wands is all about being recognized, being seen for who you truly are and the greatness that you've done, whatever that may be. Okay, we're not going to pull anymore. Well, at least from that deck. I'm trying to see what's calling to me. Okay, this deck, I forgot what it was called. I want to say Light Activation deck. Oracle deck. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear or see? Okay, we have Emerald Tablet Activation. Cosmic Ordering. Divine Alchemy. Conscious Manifesting. So you're alchemizing. Sorry, guys. I was just looking at my phone for a sec. Yeah, like that's what I was kind of getting with the beginning cards. Especially with the Magician and the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. Stepping into that power. You're consciously manifesting. So you're not only just, we're always manifesting no matter what. We're manifesting good, bad, ugly, in between, all up in there, right? Whatever you want to manifest, whatever you can manifest, whatever you don't realize you're manifesting, you still are always manifesting with your thoughts, your feelings, your words, the way you live your life, okay? But what you're doing now is you have more of a controlled, I don't know if I want to say controlled, but I'm trying to get the gist of it or explain the gist of it. You have a more, like a controlled way of going about this. Like, you know specifically what you want to manifest. You're narrowing things down. You're getting more specific. You're getting more detailed about what it is that you want. You're narrowing everything down. You're breaking things down into smaller pieces too, like for the universe to handle. And the universe is like, okay, great. I'm glad you're doing this because now I know exactly how to create what it is that you want for you, if that makes sense. Like, for example, if you go and order a coffee and you just say, I want a coffee, they're going to be like, well, what size do you want? How many creams? How many sugars? Do you want cream and sugar? Do you want milk for a substitute? You know, I'm just putting things out there to explain what I mean about this is that, you know, for example, if you go in there and you're like, I want a large double, like I'm just throwing anything out there. And then they're like, okay, we know exactly what you want because you're very specific about your order, right? And that's how it is with manifestation. You have to be very particular about what you want. And sometimes the universe will give you more than what you asked for. A lot of time, actually, I should say. Because there's subconscious things as well that we want, but we don't bring them to the forefront, or it's hard to bring them to the conscious. But I think that that's actually happening more and more now, which is awesome. Okay, we're going to go to this next one. Akashic Stargate. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. I think you're realizing this now, that there is no wrong path. There is no wrong way to go. I mean, the wrong way would actually just be something that you don't want, if that makes sense. Or something that's not going to serve you and not going to serve others for the highest good. So you're realizing no matter what you choose, it's going to lead you to what you ultimately want and deserve anyway. And the crossroads is, yeah, like I was saying, there's this big, huge shift happening, and you're at the crossroads. You're going down a different road now. But everything's all aligned. You're doing the right thing because there is no wrong. You're always going to choose the right thing, I'm hearing, for yourself. Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. What else is the collective here? Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries. I love that. Yeah, and I think that you're doing this. Okay. I think it's like, oh, look at, and we have like the spiral, and this is kind of like a spiral too. I'm just thinking here. Or more like just trying to absorb what this is here. Yeah, you're healing your ancestral lineage, okay? And a major way you're doing that is creating boundaries. Releasing karmic people, karmic situations, karmic ways of being and living. And what that is energy or people that it's like a lower level way of thinking. It's a lower level, like we were saying about the hawk or the eagle versus the chickens. Like you're evolving. It's like an evolving or a growing from, I mean, not that a chicken can turn into an eagle, but, you know, metaphorically speaking, that's what I'm trying to say, is that you might have been, you know, a chicken yourself. You might, and that's usually what happens, is that's why we have these karmic lessons, but not everybody absorbs this or accepts it or lives their truth, or we could go on and say not everybody wants to, not everybody knows how, not everybody, you know, but ultimately what it is those that want to, and then those that don't want to. So you are one of those that want to and have done the work. I mean, we could say there are those that want to, but they just don't know how, but they eventually know how to get there because their want is stronger than their failure of whatever, how to get there kind of thing, if that makes sense. So eventually you're going to get there if that's what you truly want, and that's truth. If that's the truth within you, it's going to happen. But that's not what I'm trying to focus on. I'm trying to focus on the fact that you are one of those people, and maybe that's coming up for a reason too. Maybe we're so focused on the fact that, like, look at all these other people though that I have in my life, and I feel like they're behind, but I still love them and I still care about them. But maybe you weren't realizing how those karmic ways were rubbing off on you, and they weren't helping you to evolve, because you can't be an eagle if you're a chicken, like, metaphorically speaking. Wow. So there's lots of lessons that you've learned. You've done the spiritual work. You've done the soul work. And a lot of people don't know what that looks like. A lot of the times it's not something people that are in karmic situations are going to see. So don't even be concerned about that as well. I don't know. I feel the need to say that to some of you guys. Don't be concerned with how other people are dealing with karmic lessons, because that's their karma. You can't interfere with others' karma. So that's something good to remind yourself. And it's kind of like relieving, because it's like, oh, okay, I don't need to do anything but be myself. Just continue to be yourself, even if it irritates their demons. It's going to. It's almost inevitable. We have to accept that it's going to happen. And then the path gets clearer as you keep being authentic and true to yourself and nurturing yourself and your soul. The more you're going to just see the truth, the path is going to be very clear. Like, okay, I'm supposed to go down here. Oh yeah, my intuition's telling me this. And you're going to start seeing your intuition show up more, or like be clearer than the fear. Than the fear of like being wrong, or the fear of whatever it is. But I was hearing that more so, like the fear of being wrong. I don't know why that's coming up too. Let's see. I don't know if I should. Let's pull 2 from the Archangel Michael cards. Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light, spirit. Archangel Michael, please give us 2. One more. Okay. So we have regain your focus. 27, regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Yes. So, I'm also hearing, again, stay balanced and realize that you're working through all of this stuff. I mean, come on, we got the Magician. I just love these 3 cards that came out in the beginning. The Queen of Wands, the Magician, the High Priestess. You have what it takes, and you are, like I said, calling in your power. You have a lot of it too. But don't let those, trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. So be very focused on this, on your goals, on your spiritual journey, okay? And continue to walk down that path. Don't let these other, karmic situations pull you in. You can pray, you can meditate, you can ask your angels, your guides, your ancestors, spirit, whatever you want to call higher powers. Ask for their protection, ask for their guidance. And yeah, that's how you handle that. Then we have 38. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance. And made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So I'm getting that this is kind of like a future card where it's like, yes, you are doing, you might feel a little bit like off balance, or there's some things trying to get your focus taken off what you're doing here, but I'm seeing that you're still gonna allow this beautiful change to happen, and nothing or no one can stop this. That's what I'm hearing too. So keep going. All you gotta do is just keep focusing, keep working on this, keep your eye on the path. Keep hearing that. Okay. So I'm gonna end it there. This is a beautiful reading. I'm feeling the energy so much lately too. This is good. This is exciting. This is new. This is fun. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.